back to The Person Everyone Needs. Today we are going to talk about the most important word, the most wonderful word in our entire existence. Today we're going to talk about God is with you. With is the most wonderful word there is. Since the time God said it is not good for man to be alone, we've accepted this as truth. It really is not good for man to be alone. Loneliness diminishes health. Loneliness increases bad decisions. Everything in life moves to a better place when we see someone with us. The name the prophet Isaiah gave to the Son of God who was to come was Emmanuel, meaning God with us. The entire purpose of our Messiah or Christ to come and redeem us was to prove that God has never left us for a moment. Jesus, whose name means strong deliverer, came to show us that God walks with us. He never forgets us. Emmanuel is with us always. My father's middle name, my name, and my first son's name are Emmanuel. This name was obviously meant a lot to me throughout the years. Every time we sang Christmas carols to Emmanuel, I would joke that everyone was singing to me. Joke in bad taste, of course, but I still think it's funny, okay? God has always been with you. He was with us when we couldn't see him. Frederick Faber writes that God is on the field when he is most invisible. No matter your feelings, your thoughts, your will, God never leaves you. When you feel alone, remind yourself that if you look to him, he promises to hear you. Elisha was a strong prophet who had a deep sense of God's closeness. The Syrians are so outraged that Elisha can see their plans for battle before they bring them to pass that they decide to bring their whole army to kill just him. This, spiritual spy is fully surrounded by a garrison of Syrians. His assistant freaks out. What are we going to do, Elisha? Elisha prays for the boy to see the spiritual army standing ready. God allows his assistant to see into the spiritual realm, and the entire Syrian army is surrounded by God's angelic armies. Now, we can't always see what God is doing, but God is always working for us. It may look like I'm surrounded when I'm surrounded by you. This should be greatly comforting to us. There is no injustice that God won't bring to a swift end. No army gets the final say. No hurt lasts forever. Be strong, because God is with you. Who is with you? The people who are with us in our early years place an indelible mark on our identity. We see in the story of Jonathan that people like Samuel, Saul, and Kish were crucial to the shaping of who he would become. His armor bearer, the soldiers of his army, and even David would become vital in becoming all that he could be. These are and were his band of brothers, his tribe. In the end, it was the people who were with him who carried his bright light beyond him. His legacy is wrapped up in those he was with. Our life flows from and into those who have been blessed to walk with. We were designed for relationships. We were made and will ultimately be judged by our connection with other people and with God. We travel through this life with so many masks in an attempt to cope with the dangers posed by people not worthy of our trust. The Greeks called this mask our persona. It's the image we portray to most people. It's very important in our lives, however, that we find a group of people that we can take the mask off and get to the real us. We must first learn who that real self is. We must test it and see that it is strong and able, and then this part of us must be given to others. Who you are under the glittering mask is what we all truly need to see, but we humans don't make it easy on each other. The greatest place to present this unveiled self is in the comfort and safety of a small group. Churches may call them life groups, Sunday school, or home groups. You may call them your friends, your tribe, your people, or even family, friends and family in one word. They may be seen as a band of brothers, the team, the boys, or your mates, if you're from Australia, that is. The point is, there's usually a group that gets to see the real you. They may be the most important people in your world. Nothing has ever been done without a small group at the core. Every revival began with a small group of people praying together. John Wesley, the founder of the Methodist Church, started the Holy Club in college, and this club launched the Great Revival in the late 1700s. A handful of ladies and Mr. William Seymour began the Pentecostal movement. William Wilberforce overcame slavery with a small band of activists known as the Clapham sect. Jesus chose a small group to turn the world upside down. Moses had 70 men to govern the 3 million in transit from Egypt. Knights of the Round Table are the mark of Arthur's greatness. I think you get it, okay? If only small groups change the world, then why do a few people submit themselves to one? Are you a part of a team that strives to know and love one another? Do you share a common love, whether sports, video games, music, Jesus? That common core is binding. You don't need many people with whom you can be yourself, but you desperately need a few. Your tribe can grow, but the core will always know who you are. You should grow too. It's important to be known and to move to a deeper place as a person together. When I was in high school, my tribe was a rock band that we formed when I got my driver's license. We used to spend hours together playing music and singing. One of our bandmates was my pastor's son, so we had access to the sanctuary anytime we wanted. We would hang out deep into the night and write music all the time. These guys were all present at my wedding. They are people I keep in contact with, though we live far apart nowadays. They were with me during a very important time of life. These guys were my band of brothers. We had a lot of fun. We prayed for one another. We kept one another out of trouble. We worked together toward the goal of getting better at music. Today, 3 of the 4 of us are leading worship every Sunday. I have been blessed to have a small group of men at every checkpoint in my life. When we get together, we reminisce about our stories. We laugh, we cry, we promise to get better at communicating with one another, even though life takes its toll. Distance never destroys what was knit together in those years. We were with one another. If I could encourage you in one way, look for people who love you for you and are pushing you to become a better you. It is good to have people you feel safe enough to show your weaknesses to and who lead you toward health and growth. These friends will have the deepest impact on who you become, so choose wisely. My hope is that you choose a tribe that is also inspiring you to do great things. We are and should be growing people. It won't happen if we don't surround ourselves with stronger and developing people. We should spend our time working to help one another become greater. Celebrate each other's victories. Hebrews 10:24 and 25 say, "Let us consider how to stir up one another to love and good deeds, not neglecting to meet together as it is the habit of some, but encouraging one another, and all the more as you see the day drawing near." The strength in the group is the strength of each one coming together. This is the purpose of the Greek word used to describe the camaraderie of the church. Koinonia is the fellowship with God and fellow Christians. Consistent connection creates community through mutual contribution. This is the beautiful imagery of communion. The body of Christ is one, yet we all who are part of the body partake together. We are unified in spirit to proclaim that Jesus is the good news for all the world. This is again why relationships are so pivotal to who you are, what you accomplish, and even to all you leave behind. Far beyond your life, your battles may be forgotten, but memories of you as a person should remain. Who are you surrounded by? Who is building you up? Who are you pouring your life and knowledge into? The word to encourage means to put your heart into someone else. I pray each of you has a tribe, but I also hope you keep your eyes open to those who need someone to help them. So many people have lost their heart in this life. People need safe places. Who are you providing a safe place for? In every season of my life, I have found a dear friend and someone who has felt forgotten or lost in their context. Being able to keep your eyes up and see those that are not being seen by many may connect you with someone who can change your life. I can almost promise it will change theirs. People sometimes get overlooked because of their personalities. Your best friend may be hiding within someone who is nothing like you. Don't wait for them to come to you to make a difference. You must do something different. You must go and be with those. And the one who walks alongside of people and stays with them through thick and thin, that's a person that everyone needs.